Next, we have before us Renee Beeker, is that correct? And wishing to speak and opposes the bill and representing Michigan Now. And if you could be very, very concise, Renee.
I want to thank you very much for the time, Representative Stahl, chairperson, and the committee. I'll do my best. There's an awful lot that's been said here this morning.
Okay, I'm not asking you, just stress your point. I'm not asking, you know.
Michigan Now opposes the proposed legislation because this proposed legislation will not solve the problems that many people are experiencing within the court system, and it will certainly not serve children. Our organization, the National Organization for Women, certainly does look at the best or the rights of women, and some of the concerns stem that women make less money than most men. In our state, I think the number is 67 cents on the dollar. So women are already challenged legally to provide themselves with representation or the ability to manage the costs that would entail in a mandated joint custody situation. Pretty much 80% of most litigants today already design a custody agreement. We have a remaining anywhere from 20 to 15% who are in what are called contested cases. And I think that's where everybody gets confused, is we do have apples and oranges. So the majority of the Michigan divorcing couples work out an agreement. What's left is, as I said, 15 to 20%, which is contested. Now, this mandated law would raise the bar to clear and convincing. If we have women who are unable to even provide themselves with attorneys, they will have a very difficult time maintaining representation or the ability to even enter a court. Not only am I the president of Michigan Now, but I am also a member, an associate member of the National Council for Juvenile and Family Court Judges. I'm also a member of the American Family, or the AFCC, the Association for Family and Conciliation Courts. I'm also a member, an associate member of the American Bar Association. I sit on numerous committees. This issue has been something I've worked on for over 10 years. If I thought mandated joint custody would solve it, we would agree. But it won't. It will cause literally more litigation, has been found to be such in states like California, where they repealed a mandated joint custody statute because they found there was much more litigation, not less. You'll have individuals engaging who normally wouldn't do well engaging, causing even more litigation issues. Another thing I would like to stress is there hasn't been much thought to families who have disabled or very ill children. The cost of providing medical equipment or needs into home could be extremely difficult for women. I have had situations, I myself have an autistic spectrum disordered son who would not do well going from household to household. So with regard to money, with regard to the lack of representation for women, with regard to the failure to look at the best interests for children, because certainly joint custody does not serve all children, we would have a very difficult time for women to be able to protect themselves in a dangerous situation or their children in a dangerous situation.
Thank you very much.